It's TT2000 time again. I was never going to do it again, but why not? It's here, it's 2022 and it's time to go. We're heading up to Kaikoura start off, heading towards Blenheim, and Blenheim is the place that is the start of the TT2000. It's been a great night at 5 Tap, I think it was, and had a meal out at an Indian restaurant. Beautiful as, and it was fabulous. This cat kind of really made a nice sight for the evening. Really friendly, funky cat. It's really cool where you bar this because they had real kind of like delicious sort of things around in the environment, made it kind of like had a real nice vibe to it. The motel we stayed at was parked up quite a number of bikes, all preparing and anticipating the grand ride of the TT2000 2022. As we were, it was great to have a good night's sleep on a proper bed and wake up in the morning to beautiful sunny skies. Look at that, oh my goodness, that is what we're talking about. That is the TT2000 and 2022. Let's go. In the morning, and we're meeting ready for the TT2000. It was great to get there, great to line up, great to see our wee groups and pods preparing and waiting. We got our t-shirts, our 1+1 and 1+2 or whatever for 2022, and it was all score orientated, which is cool. So pretty much all the stops that we are looking to be stopping at on this ride are schools around the South Island. What we're going to be doing in this ride is to complete 2,000 kilometres minimum and collect at least, I think, 2,000 points, or I can't remember exactly, but let's just do it. Let's get it on going on. Leaving Blenheim, quite a few bikes on the road, quite a lot of traffic. We're going just north of Picton, that's where we're going to have to head now. First school down, done and dusted. What a massive amount of bikes we encountered at that spot. Went down Queen Charlotte Drive, which is up around the Sound. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Road is slow. I think it's about a 50 or 60k limit, and you can't go too much quicker. You could, well yeah, you sure you can. But fantastically ride there, very scenic, and really nice to experience the area again. Through Pelorus, over the bridge. Fantastic river. If you get a chance to stop there, I would recommend it. Of course, on this ride, there ain't no time for stopping for scenic beauty. So let's go. It's so good to ride with other bikes and see so many bikes on the road. There's a real kind of like connection, I think, in some roundabout way with getting out there and just enjoying the same environment. The air was warm, the sun was bright, and the roads were nice, and traffic was really good. A couple more schools. Now we're heading through to Nelson. We've been through Nelson. I'll tell you what, we went through Nelson. It was terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Didn't like it whatsoever. Traffic is nasty. It was pretty much like the TT2000 or for the North Island, being stuck in horrible traffic. Tasman region has some beautiful scenery, beautiful roads to ride on. Here we are at Mapua, going and stopping at the Mapua school for another checkpoint, along with many other of our fellow motorcycle riders. And in no time at all, it's time to let's go again. Let's get going on. So up Takaka Hill. What's there not to like about Takaka Hill? Cars? Should cars be banned from Takaka Hill? That's a good question. Not really. But the road was nice. I know they've had lots of troubles on this road over the time. I think mainly because of slips and stuff, but they seem to have got it all sorted, and there's some great riding here. here I am right behind Muzza. If Muzza's watching this, you'll know who you are. Or if you know Muzza, you'll know who he is. He had the same injuries, or very similar injuries to what I had back last year. Breaking the collarbone, the ribs and all that. So I think between him and I, we did a fantastic job. I'm not going to blow my trumpet, but I just did. So it was a quick blade over Taka Hill, and damn, it was a good ride. And the cars were really good. They let us past and were very courteous. Oh, I love that sunshine, the blue sky, and looking over the hill. It's hard to see when you're looking just straight ahead, like from the camera view, but I'm able to look left and right, and looking to the right, damn righty fine. Righty fine, let's say that. That's the new phrase, unless it's lefty fine. If you're looking to the left and it's fine, then why not? Mighty pleased for my dark visor, because otherwise I'd just be squinting all day long. So now we have come back from Taka and we're heading down from just north of Motueka, heading through Tapawera and through to Lake Rojawiti, where we are right now. Beautiful through here. It's getting to the end of the first day. So our first day was around about 600 kilometers or so. Before it become dark now as it is, it was really hard. We had the sun right in our eyes, made it quite tricky to see where we were heading. Then the sun went down. It was a good test for our headlights and stuff, and there's plenty of roadworks, eh? I've never been so sure why the roadworks are planned for the summer season. And since it makes sense, yes, because the weather's good and it's probably the best time to complete these works, but it's when you want to ride and getting out and enjoy the roads, not gravel patches. Nighttime riding is part of the experience with the TT2000, so you just have to take it and grasp it and enjoy it. The smells of the nighttime, a bit more humid air, the vision, or the lack of vision, especially when you come up against a car that, or other machine that doesn't dip their lights and blind it for a second, deciding where the hell you need to look. Maruia School was our last stop. I'd never actually turned left at this point and gone into the school before, so it was really cool to see this place, even though it's dark. Maruia School, here we go. What I'm really looking forward to now is I'm looking forward to a stop and something to eat. We stopped at Murchison and filled up with some gas and brought some food. So we had that just where we were, or are right now, is at the Marble Hill campsite. A good sleep I had, except that my bed was right on top of some rocks and they dug right into my back. But I woke, I felt lively enough, and it was time to go again. Let's get going. It's dark. Yes, it is dark. We did start quite early, mainly because the second day we are on a trek to at least get over 1,000 k's. We need to get around 11 to 1,200 kilometers. The sun rose. We're in Waikari now. Waikari School. Snap our shot with the t-shirt. Be successful in the checkpoint. And now we're off to Waipara for another checkpoint. Here it is. Pull up. Snap the shot. One great thing about covering so much ground is that you get to appreciate the land of which we live. Waimakariri Gorge up to the Sheffield School. Sheffield. We're in Sheffield. What else are you going to do beyond Sheffield? Have a pie? Then we headed to Glentui. We're at Glentui and now we're on our way to Wind Whistle. It does not the wind whistle through there at times. I love this ride. Rakaya Gorge. And it's not mega windy, but there's a satisfaction in going up or down, and in this case, down we go. Quickly, not as quickly as what we are seeing on the screen, but quickly enough. Another school ticked off. It's a quick stop and let's go again. So Mayfield and Mount Somers, we just done that. That was awesome, and now it's off to we're going up through to Feely from Geraldine. It's a spectacular ride through from Geraldine through to Feely. Beautiful road, nice again, fantastical. Tekapo. Off to Tekapo School. Here's Tekapo School. I kind of had never been to Tekapo School before. Not that I'm not really of school age, but yeah, I didn't. I guess there was a school. One thing I didn't realise was that there's a school up at Mount Cook. I didn't realise this until it was included on the checkpoint. Mount Cook's another place you really wouldn't mind riding to, but to be honest, it's a bit weird. It's soggy. And we got seriously saturated. I'm saturated right now. My wet weather gear is not too terrible. Seriously, it's not too bad. But your gloves get wet, the wet gets through to your fingers start falling asleep. The water gets through it, your wet weather pants, because no wet weather gear unless it's something that's mega waterproof, like some sort of vinyl, it's going to get in there. Thankfully, after Mount Cook and a quick stop in Twizel for some fuel, we're now at Omarama. I thought the rain was going to finish here, but it didn't. We got to the terrace. Terrace, nice spot too, really nice, beautiful. And but riding through Kara Gorge, there's not much to not love about that either. And thankfully, Kara Gorge leads to the Devil's Staircase, the Remarkables, and all of that, and the beauty of Central Otago. Fantastic, beatific. We made it through to our Garson School where we are right now. Took our photograph with our checkpoint. And we just got to keep on riding. Mossburn, some beautiful looking wind turbines up on the hills up around here, and the sun is coming through from the sky, blue skies. A little bit of beauty there in the why the hell not this good. Let's go again. No time for mucking around. Great stretch of road to cover here. If I'm going to be brutally honest, I'm struggling now. Really am struggling. Like you can't tell from my riding or whatever, but I am truly struggling. My arm is sore, my collarbone is sore, my shoulder is sore, my hand is sore, and I'm really struggling to hold onto the throttle. I'm trying to take micro pauses and rests and stuff with my arm and taking it off the bars, and it really sore. Now if you watch this previous video from here, yeah, sure, I broke myself a while back in September of 2021, and I gotta say, one of the best things was a tramadol and sleeping in a motel bed in Invercargill prior to the last day of the travels. I woke up, I felt good, I felt really good, I felt refreshed, revitalized, and even though a little sore still a little, but I felt ready to go. Invercargill was a beautiful town. It was chilly, god damn, I am chilly now, I am very chilly. I knew we were in for a beautiful sunrise because that glow up against the horizon was something special. And to think, yesterday we were looking at the ocean of the north side of the island from Nelson, Tasman, Takaka, now to be at the bluff end of the South Island, looking at the Southern Ocean. It's pretty surreal and pretty special that we had the opportunity to do this, and to watch the sunrise like this was beautiful as well. It is beautiful. Look at it. Look at that sun. Making our first stop for the last day for a checkpoint, along with other motorcycles that were there already. Tokanui School, that's where we're at. From Tokanui we're heading to Catlins. Many years ago I heard about the Catlins, and I heard the great ride or drive of the Catlins coast, and I was expecting coastline. I was expecting it to be a bit like say the Punakaiki coastline of the west coast, but it's not. That's not to discredit what the Catlins is, to be honest. The Catlins is a drive which you go across some beautiful roads, and look at this forest. This forest is beautiful, even though it's a bit hazy and stuff. This is natural. This is the fog on the lens of my camera, and it was just as foggy on the lens of my glasses and my visor. And what made it even more of a challenge was that as you come around certain corners, this one, I can't see a thing. So you end up having to slow down and speed up and trying to figure out where the hell the road is about to go to next. But what about this? This is beautiful. I could show you so much more of this, but let's just cut and snip bits of this video so that we can not have you sitting still watching and thinking, oh my god, when's this whole thing gonna end? It does end, and that's the thing with the TT2000 is that once you finish the first one you think, oh, I don't want to do this again, I've done it once, why do it again? And I've thought that over the last 4 years now, I think it is. Why do I want to do it again? I end up doing it again. I don't want to do it again, but for some reason I do. So at the top end of the Catlins we stopped at a wee checkpoint, the mystery checkpoint. We had a fellow rider behind us, which we thought would have been further behind. Oh, I love this. This is beautiful. And now you've got the blue sky, the sun's still rising. It's not quite so bad on the ice now. Catch up with a couple of friends, good to say g'day. Just real swiftly, because we didn't have, well, we never had no time to really stop, to be honest. Yeah, no time to stop. From here we had to go up, we're going towards Lawrence now. And this is a spectacular piece of road. Can be a pain if there's traffic, because the corners are so beautiful and most traffic doesn't travel at the speed of the beautiful speed on the motorcycle. So you kind of may get pulled back a little bit and don't get to experience that. So we're on our way to Lawrence. There we are, Milton. Some people still don't understand the giveaway rules. Oh well, never mind. They got there in the end. So Milton, now we are there and we're heading to the Milton School, of which is the final destination of checkpoints. Really nice school actually. At this point is where we hand in our documentations, upload our photographs to a Dropbox for the TT2000 people. We hand in the sheet as you see it there, that's beautiful, and we get to eat a sausage or something like that to eat. It was very nice, carrot cake and sausage with the bread.
You just got to take what happens, don't you?
That's right. If you make it, you make it. If you don't, then... And after this we went to Meraki. We had a nice time there with a few drinks and debrief amongst the three of us, and it was fantastic. You know what? You've got to do the ride. There's nothing better than the TT2000, just the once even, just to experience the greatness or goodness of this beautifulness. Let's do it.